Yeah, if you want to introduce, I have no idea who this is.
You're gonna love it. Yeah, listen, when I say who this is, you're gonna love it. And
Wait a
hopefully
minute.
Ed's still here
Whoa,
too.
whoa,
But
whoa,
even
whoa, 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 whoa.
but even Ed's.
I see a person in this picture.
All right, don't say anything. Don't say anything. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
No, I know this person. I know him.
Okay, I'm gonna have you guess then. I'm gonna have you guess.
Don't ask me about the name.
Wait, have we started the video
screaming
yet?
really loud right now.
Have we started the video yet?
Yes.
Do we plan on keeping this in the video?
Yes, this is all going to stay in.
Okay, I'm going to let you intro this band then. Who is this?
I don't know who this band is.
Okay, all right. Okay, this one, you're going to fill in the blank. You're going to fill in the blank here. You're going to fill in the blank.
All right.
Okay, so this, I can't even really call it a band. It's one person now, as of now. It used to be two people, and one of my good buddies, Scott, who's in the chat right now here, twitch.tv/moshpitmingle, who had no idea that there was a new Hurtwave, introduced me to this group. Used to be two. They recently announced that it's just the one person, and this is their side project, Demonic. This entity, let's call it an entity of Hurtwave. Who's the mastermind behind controlling the strings of Hurtwave?
Oh, it's obviously Sebastian Bach.
Oh, you're 100% correct, Sebastian Bach. Yeah. Which is actually ironic because this is more of an electronic side project, and Sebastian Bach hates electronic everything. So why would he do it? I don't know. No. Demonic, serious answer. Do you know who it is? Because you looked at the picture and you're like, hey, I know who this is.
Yes.
Who is it?
I can see those glasses from a mile away.
And
know that it is Roy Rodriguez.
Yes. Roy Rodriguez of Dayseeker. His side project, Hurtwave, dropped two songs. We didn't want to double deck here. Maybe depending on if we really like it, we might tack it on at the end. Who knows? The other one. But we are listening to one of the singles that Rory / Hurtwave dropped. This song is called Bliss and Misery. It's not a music video or anything like that. The other song that he dropped was Satin Sheets. I'm going to tell you right now, first time I heard them, my buddy put them on in the car on our way to Las Vegas, and I loved it. Loved it. Do not expect Dayseeker. Expect something different, unless he's changed the direction of Hurtwave. Don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now, from my experience, don't expect a Dayseeker song, expect a Hurtwave song. And even if you haven't, listened to Hurtwave before, expect something a little bit more on the electronic side, beautiful vocal melodies, shit like that. So Demonic, if you have no questions, I'm ready to start this bad boy.
No, let's get right to the main chorus. Let's get to it.
All right. Again, this is Bliss in Misery by Hurtwave.
Where's the breakdown? What the hell?
I'm curious if the songs go into each other, because that started pretty abrupt.
Always quick to cut your losses.
Oh my god, that was probably loud. Sorry.
And I'll always care, but I'm exhausted. You change your scene.
And even if you didn't know it was Rory from the picture, you'd know by now.
Yeah, I do.
Pretend. I watched your back, was so protective.
Trying to keep up with the beat.
Now you curse me when my name is mentioned.
Yeah, drum pattern's a little interesting.
Unpredictable, same mistakes will leave you in the cold. Another friend that I can't call to check and see if they're okay, if they're still throwing stones at me. And the bridge I burned was soaked in my own kerosene. But I can't take the way they won't look back at me. And I said, hey, what's the point when you put on such a straight face? 'Cause there is bliss in misery. Your father said to keep
passes the country test.
inside. When your mother cries, you say
It does.
you're alright. You said you wanna close that door, but you won't have to hear me
Triple falsetto.
Another friend that I can't call to check and see if they're okay, if they're still throwing stones at me. And the bridge I burned was soaked in my own kerosene, but I can't take the way they won't look back at me. And I said, hey, what's the point when you put on such a straight face? 'Cause there is bliss in misery. The tears come when you least expect it.
I have a take on this song when it's over.
I want to hear it first.
So goddamn reckless. It's hard to see both sides, but one day you could try. And I said, hey, don't you love when you bend and still don't break? And you're alone, but I think that it's okay, 'cause there
Hell
is
yeah.
bliss in misery.
Sarah Kruger is supported by Democrats.
Shut up, bitch. All right. Demonic, your take on the song before I speak.
Yeah, and this is just from like a drummer's point of view, right? So that song, I was trying to keep up with the drum beat quite a bit, and it gave me instant flashbacks to that song "Everybody Wants to Rule the World," like a really weird offbeat drum beat that, like, if
Actually
you
listened
change
on the
it
way
at
home
all,
today.
different song completely. So,
Right.
No, I enjoyed it. It's definitely a song that you would listen to, you know, driving. Like if you have a long drive, you know, it'd be on like synth wave version 2 2018 mixes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah, no, I loved it, and I kind of take back what I said about. Excuse me, I'm dying. Kind of take back what I said about if you're expecting it to sound like Dayseeker, don't. Because I kind of do feel like that had a lot of like Dark Sun vibes to it, and kind of makes sense. Dayseeker just teased a new song that they're going to be dropping soon, and I don't know if I didn't send it to you. I sent it to Scotty and I sent it to my buddy Anthony, and there's some heaviness to it. And I was scrolling through a bunch of the comments, and the comments were like, "Oh, please, more of this. None of this soft fucking stuff anymore." Like blah blah. Because Dayseeker used to be pretty heavy. You know, back when they first came through, there was a lot of heavy shit that they dropped. And then I think Rory just kind of discovered his voice and wanted to create music that was a little bit more beautiful than angry and pissed off. Because he's a very emotional guy, and you could tell that through his music. And he's been through a lot of shit, especially with the passing of his dad. And the Dark Sun album kind of brought that out of him, which is, it was, to me, reading those comments and then this, soft, sad shit was kind of offensive, because like I know the story about Rory, and I had followed him for some time, and like that was his project, almost dedicated to his father's passing, from cancer, and it was kind of fucked up to read that. And of course Rory was super nice, or the Dayseeker account was very very nice, and like, oh, there's a good mixture of both, and even to the people that were being extremely rude. But that song, going back to this actual song, does remind me of some of the softer melodies and stuff that we kind of heard on Dark Sun, the last Dayseeker album, which is totally fine. I think it's a wonderful, beautiful album, and I want to say it's my favorite Dayseeker album, period. Even over Sleep Talk, which is my favorite song by them, but the album in its entirety is my favorite album. Loved it. It kind of felt like it would be one of those interlude-ish songs to Dark Sun. Really liked it, but again, a lot more electronic. That kind of synth wave, which you just said, even though it's more like Hurtwave, because of the name of the band. But hey, I'm quitting my day job, just so you know. Pursuing a life in terrible puns and dumb shit. Anyways, loved the song. I can't wait to hear the other song. Demonic, you and I can decide whether or not we want to review the other one here live on stream again, twitch.tv/ Mosh Pit Mingle. But yeah, Rory, great job. Excited for the new project album to drop. Should be great.